Hi, welcome to my channel, Inspired Leaves. So, here I speak about different ways in which you can uplift your mindset and lead a much beautiful life. Today, I wanted to speak about some very easy techniques in which you can uplift yourself if you're not feeling calm. So, I'll discuss some do's and some don'ts, and I hope this is helpful to you. And do come back and listen and pick things up which will be useful to you. And you can obviously be selective what works for you and what may not. So, let's begin. First, the do's. In fact, there are so many things that you can do, and it's not a one size fits all. So, be selective what you feel will personally work for you, and especially for that situation. So, let's start the first. Take a few deep breaths. Deep breath is a gift of life that all of us have. Just take a simple breath in and a breath out. Just focus on your natural breathing. If you're not able to sense that, then do a bit of a heavy breathing, just a couple of times. And you would notice the moment you shift your focus, whatever was going on in your mind or in your surrounding, and you go to your breath, there would be a shift and you become much more aware of just you and your eternal sense of having that breath. Now, if this doesn't seem to make the cut and not bring you out of that state of mind or that situation, the other thing that you can do is ask yourself, after you are a bit more calmer, is ask yourself why you're feeling this distress. The answer may not come out that obviously, or sometimes you know it why you're feeling distressed. So it's good. You know the reason and you can move towards a solution now. Now, third, once you become aware of that situation or that particular concern because of which you're not calm, accept it. Acknowledging it will give you so much power. It will give you so much momentum to move towards a direction in which you can bring yourself up and out of this situation. Now, we discussed three so far. Take a few deep breaths, ask yourself what caused the distress, and third, once you know what caused the distress, accept the situation. Now, we'll move to the fourth one. If you have still not reached that stage where you feel calmer, try shifting the music that you're listening. Listen to something that is different. Like if you're listening to something that's more active, change it to more gentler. I would suggest experiment listening to something like almost close to sleep music or a lullaby. Because if you're not calm, your mind is very active right now. And you want to calm and bring it down. So I feel if you listen to something which is almost going to put you to sleep, your mind would tend to become calmer and you would be able to discern very well your situation and handle it in a much better way. After this, or an optional, another technique that you can use is you can go for a walk. Especially if you go for a walk in nature, it's going to add a lot of value, but if you're not able to go out in nature, just get up and walk wherever you are. Just walk. Let it be a minute or 2 minutes. This motion of your body, which you're going to start, is going to distract you a bit, get you out of the zone that you're in, and you'll get this brief moments where you're able to detach from that situation, go to its solution, again, come back with its solution. And if you're not able to go into nature, or if you're surrounded by a very urban atmosphere, just get onto the street and look up at the sky. Or if you're at your home or wherever, if you're not able to just get out, look out of the window. The sky is nature. If you're not able to do even that, try to see a reflection of yourself because even you are a reflection of nature. So just smile. If possible, look at the clouds. If possible, look at just the dark sky. Look at anything which reminds you of nature. And nature has a lot of healing power, so it will make I know that it will make some difference. Just give it a try. Now, the next technique or next tool that you could use is take a power nap. Now, power nap is a very, very useful tool, especially if you're tired, you're out of energy, you want to make your mind sharper, and but you are in the middle of not able to think clearly. Power nap helps. So no matter how fast your mind is working right now, just take a power nap. Just say you want to lie down. Even if you're not able to lie down on a bed or anything, if it's a chair, a desk, anywhere, just put your head down or just lie back on your chair and close your eyes, even if it is for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But get up, and when you get up, you'd feel so refreshed. The amount, you would almost feel like you took a shower. Your mind would have shifted its consciousness. So, and because it's become calmer, it tried to compute the solution for you. And if you now get up and just walk a bit, you would know your mind will literally tell you and guide you, and you would have much better control on your mind. And give it a try. No matter how much resistance you might have, because it could be a new concept, try it out. So, right now, we discussed gentle music, getting up and going for a short walk, taking a power nap. Before that, we discussed take a few deep breaths, ask yourself what was causing the distress, and then become aware and accept the situation. Now, there are some more. Listen to an audiobook or a lecture or a speech of someone whom you admire, you look up to, or even yourself if you have some audio recordings, and see if that calms you down. When you're going through all of this, an important action that you need to take is be kind to yourself. If you're going to be harsh with yourself during this time, it's just going to amplify the feeling that you're having right now. So your intention is to stay calm or become calmer. So support yourself by being kind. Then a couple of other things that you can do. Start counting your blessings. In other words, start practicing gratitude. This will have an instant shift. Start. Be thankful for the first thing that comes in your mind. Then do gratitude number 2, 3, 4. By the time you reach 5, you would see your thoughts have shifted. You're now moving forward, which is nice. Now, the next is somewhat related to the walk point. Look at something that belongs to nature, or if you're not able to see nature, if you have access to your phone or your laptop, look at pictures of nature. Watch a short documentary of nature. It will broaden your perspective. You will see from a different angle. And that will help you in retracing back to your calmness. And if nothing is working out and you tried a couple of ways, speak to a professional at the right time. Speak to a trustworthy mentor. This step alone will help you a lot, because sometimes there are situations which are not in our control. There are things which we don't understand, but a professional, an experienced professional will have a wonderful outlook and they can guide you better. So this concludes all the do's. And I'll just do a quick summary of what all do's we discussed before we go to the don'ts. So the do's. Take a few deep breaths. Ask yourself what is causing the stress. Become aware and accept the situation. Listen to gentle music. Get up. Go for a short walk. Take a power nap. Listen to an audiobook or a lecture or anything that relates to you, and it's audio sensory, and it's going to, and you relate with it. Be kind to yourself during this whole process and spend time with yourself. Start counting your blessings. Look at nature or pictures of nature. Speak to a professional or a mentor. Now, thank you for sticking around for so long. Now, let's begin with the don'ts. First, when you're going through this, please do not share that distress immediately with friends and family. In fact, even after you reach the solution, refrain from sharing it. When you share with a friend or a family member, it depends on how evolved they are, how set they are in their thought process, and how much they can genuinely help you. If they are evolved and they can genuinely help you, it will be in your favor. But if they themselves are in some kind of distress and you don't know that, and you have no idea what's going on with the other side, it may backfire. And you may be in more distress than you were before. And also, another thing, if you're truly their family member, if you're truly their friends, why add our things onto them? We don't know what's going on. Try, try your best to figure it out, to work it out with a professional or with somebody who's very evolved, or your own techniques. We all need help, but we need to go to the right source to take help. That makes a difference. That source can be inanimate, nature, or a wise mentor, a wise professional. We need to choose our right source of solution. Second, do not enter into self pity or victim mode. That is not going to help. The longer you feel self pity for yourself, the longer you will stay in that situation. And that is not going to help you. And third, do not delay taking the corrective action. Sometimes when you enter into a certain state which is not favorable, getting out of it requires more effort. So the sooner you snap out of it, the sooner you get out of that situation, the faster will be the momentum with which you work yourself to feeling much calmer. And also, the faster you'll be able to help yourself feel better. So, always, always do your best to climb out of the situation, climb out of the feeling that you are having right now, which is not favoring you. So, the three don'ts: reach to the right source. That means do not immediately share with, actually, I would rather rephrase it, do not share with your friends and family. Do not wallow in self pity and get into victim mode. And third, do not delay the corrective action. I hope the do's and don'ts helped you. And if you stuck around till the end, I'm very, very grateful. If you like such content, consider subscribing, and you can check out the other content I have on this channel. And thank you so much.